NHK World TV from Japan.
Hello and welcome to Science View, where we cover the latest advances in Japanese science and technology. I'm your navigator, Tomoko Kimura. And this week's Science Watcher is Dr. Mizuki Oka from the University of Tsukuba.
Hello, I'm glad to be here with you today.
Here is today's lineup. Today on the leading edge, we have sparse modeling, which is currently the focus of attention in the world of science. It's been widely used in many fields, including healthcare and space exploration, and we'll be going in for a closer look. And on J Innovators, Michelle?
Today I'll be introducing a technology that reduces the amount of industrial waste produced by metal plating factories. Metal plating factories have to dispose of large amounts of industrial waste every day. The innovator Takumi that I'll be introducing used his experience and imagination to address this issue. Stay with us to find out what he made.
But first, let's begin with today's Science News Watch, where we introduce one of the latest topics in the world of science and technology.
Hi, I'm Michelle. Have a look at this. It's very fine sand. Today I'm going to be introducing you to an innovation that's got something to do with sand. So today we're going to be shooting on the beach. Well, actually not quite, because this sand is made out of industrial waste. Let's go and find out the secrets behind this innovation. We headed for Osaka. This is the factory that manufactures the machine that turns industrial waste into sand. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, I'm Kengo Fujimoto.
I heard that one of your machines produced this sand.
Yes, it's in this factory. I'll take you to it.
This is today's Takumi, Kengo Fujimoto. He is the engineer that developed the machine that turns industrial waste into sand. We were led into a plating factory. And there it was. A big white machine. A look underneath revealed sand that looked similar to what was in the bottle. How does it work?
The wastewater from the plating facility is chemically treated, and this produces sludge. The sludge is placed in this machine and dehydrated, making it like dry sand.
A solution containing large amounts of metal is used for metal plating. Processing the metals contained in the wastewater produces mud-like industrial waste called sludge. Large amounts are emitted, yet it is very hard to get rid of. However, by using the Takumi's machine,
This is from a conventional machine, and this is from my machine.
What's it like? This side is moist and slightly sticky, but this side is totally dry. Upon comparing the two, we found that the sludge processed with the Takumi's machine weighed 3 times less. As a result, there was less to dispose of as industrial waste, which in turn led to lower waste disposal costs. But cutting down costs wasn't the only reason for development.
The workers were having a hard time with the conventional machine. I wanted to make their work easier.
Presently, sludge treatments involve filters and compressors that remove the water from the sludge. This method is useful for processing large amounts of sludge, but the downside is that the filters need to be cleaned regularly. This was a big burden for the workers. Learning of the situation, Takumi began development in 2009. He first set his sights on a centrifugal machine that his company used in a different field. Takumi surmised that placing sludge into the machine and applying a centrifugal force 1,000 times stronger than gravity would remove the water. But the sludge placed in the machine ended up like this. Not much water had been removed. Development came to a standstill. Then one day, he had a breakthrough. During a meeting, he noticed one of his co-workers taking a pinch of sludge between his fingers. This gave him an idea.
I realized that spreading it thin would make it easier to dry.
He realized that the sludge became dry and powdery when rubbed between the fingers. If he could recreate this with a machine, then the sludge could be turned into sand. And this is the machine that he developed. To recreate the finger rubbing movement, he developed 2 rollers that would slowly compress the sludge. And to dry the sludge, he added a system that heats the rollers to 110 degrees Celsius. The thinly dried sludge is turned into sand when it's scraped off with a spatula. We visited a factory that uses the Takumi's machine.
I was in charge of cleaning the other machine, and this one has considerably lightened the workload.
After much trial and error, the Takumi succeeded in meeting the customer's needs. What did he learn about manufacturing from this experience?
It's to be curious and proactively look into the reason behind random occurrences, rather than letting them pass. I think that's where manufacturing begins.
I was impressed by the focus and work ethics of the Takumi, and his daily efforts are what made the innovation possible. He is currently working to further improve the machine's processing ability. His goal is to make it capable of efficiently processing large amounts at once.
Metal plating factories are indispensable, so today's Takumi supports Japan's manufacturing with manufacturing.
Yes, in addition to lowering cost, technologies like these will reduce our impact on the environment. I hope it takes off.
Yes, thank you very much, Michelle.